Hello guys, how you all doing? What's up and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Chisom here again, and this is Mrs. Lekwa's series. If you're just meeting me for the very first time, you are highly welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Do consider subscribing, stick around and be part of this community. You have a whole lot to gain and nothing to lose at all. What I do here is that I share insight. I give you information on how you can find jobs abroad, relocate abroad, study abroad, move with you and your family. If that sounds like your cup of tea, do consider sticking around and being part of this growing community. Okay, and to all my old and returning subscribers, you're highly appreciated. Thank you so much for all the support. Thank you for your engagements. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for coming back to watch my videos. Okay, I love you guys. So guys, if your plan is to come to the UK in 2023, 2024 and beyond, and you think that the study pathway or the health and care pathway is your only option, you think you're limited to the study pathway or the health and care pathway, you better think again. There are so many pathways for you to come to the UK and work. I agree with you that the study route is the fastest pathway anybody can use to migrate to any country at all, any country in the world. If you want to go to US, Canada, Australia, UK, any country at all, in 3 months, in 2 months, in 1 month, study pathway, it is very, very possible. It is the quickest means of going to, as long as you can land yourself an admission, you're already there. Okay, so I agree with you on that. And then the health and care worker visa, you know that since after the COVID-19 era, 2020 is been booming. A lot of people have been using this pathway to cross over. We move the numbers. We know that yes, it's paid. A lot of people benefited from this pathway. That is undisputable. But don't you ever think that that is your only way, that is your only means? Because anytime people are talking about coming to the UK, they're always saying health and care, health and care. Health and care is not the only pathway. It is not the only occupation in demand. It is not the only occupation in the shortage occupation list. Construction was recently added. I did a video on construction. You can now come to the UK as a construction worker. All the tilers, all the scaffolders, all the site managers, all the painters. As a construction worker, you can now come to the UK to work under the skilled worker visa route. Now, apart from the health and care and the skilled worker route, there's another very interesting route, another very interesting pathway that most of us, we have not really talked about. We have not really looked into, and that is the charity worker visa route. A lot of people don't even know about this visa route. There is the charity worker visa route that allows you to come to the UK and work as a charity worker. What this means is that you are coming to work in an unpaid position, coming to work as a volunteer in an organization that is in this sector. Usually the visa allows you to stay in the UK for up to 12 months, 14 months, as the case may be. Now, the very interesting thing about this visa is that you don't need to prove your English language ability. That is, you don't need to write Ielts. You can move with your family. You can come and work, and after that period of 12 months, you can switch to health and care worker route, the health and care, the skilled worker, or any other visa category. And the visa allows you, as you are working in this capacity as a volunteer, unpaid, it allows you extra 20 hours to work for another employer in that same sector where you can earn. And since it allows you to come with your family, really, I think it's a win-win. That means that your spouse, your partner can be working. Okay, so this visa route, a lot of people are not really giving it a thought. When you hear you are working an unpaid position, you'll be wondering, so how do I survive? How do I pay bills? Most of the time, the company is going to be giving you accommodation. Yes, and then of course the company will be paying you monthly, weekly stipends. That you're working in an unpaid position does not mean that you just finish or they'll tell you bye-bye. They'll be paying you monthly stipends for your maintenance, but it is not a salary. Okay, it's not up to the UK minimum wage or whatever it is. It's just a stipend for you to be able to, you know, take care of your personal effects, because they're going to be giving you accommodation that comes with meals. You're not going to be paying any utility, nothing like energy bills, water bills, council tax. You are in the accommodation, so all you need is just take care of your personal effects with your monthly or weekly stipends. I mentioned this visa route when I told you people about Lee Abbey, London. I told you people about an opportunity that came up in Lee Abbey, London, where you can come and work as a volunteer. And we went to their website. We saw all about it. And what struck me is that somebody came to the comment section and said that it is not worth it. And I'm wondering, how on earth is this opportunity not worth giving a try? The person that came to the comment section and said that, and said this opportunity is not worth it, I really hope that by now you have gotten another opportunity with which you have relocated to any country of your dreams. Because if you are still in that same position where you were, when you said this opportunity is not worth it, and up till now you've not tried this opportunity, you've not gotten any other one that is worth it, you're still there saying it's not worth it, then all I can say is that you're not serious about your relocation plans. Because this opportunity is a golden opportunity. It is more than worth it. How can you say it's not worth it? Now, a lot of us are taking up the student visa opportunity. You know that with the student visa, you have 1 year visa or 2 years visa, depending on the duration of your course. You come to the UK, you have huge school fees to pay. You're not going to be working in a full-time position. You can only take part-time positions where you can work for a minimum of, for a maximum of 20 hours. You have work limit, 20 hours work limit per week. Okay, now inside that your 20 hours work limit per week, you'll be paying your house rent, paying utility, paying for every other thing that you need to do, you know, as somebody that is living independently, and still managing it to be able to sort out your school fees in case you did not make other plans, or in case you did not come with your partner. So, and after that, you will now apply for your postgraduate work visa, or you switch. So how is it different from the charity worker visa route? In the charity worker visa route, you can come to the UK and stay up to 1 year. It's the same 1 year that most student visas come with. It's the same 1 year. It's the same 12 months. In this one, you are going to be taking up a full position, but it is unpaid. But inside that your unpaid full position, they are going to be giving you monthly stipends, and you can work extra 20 hours for another employer where you can earn. So is it not the same thing with student visa? Now, in this other one, you are not paying for accommodation, you're not paying for utility, you're not paying for council tax. Your 20 hours work is with you. You can relocate with your family. You don't need Ielts. You can switch after that your 1 year. You can switch to another visa category. So how exactly will somebody say it's not worth giving a shot? In the case of Lee Abbey London or any other company that says they cannot support the applicant's family, that is your dependents, Lee Abbey London said that they are going to be giving you accommodation, but the accommodation cannot support people with family. Where I told you guys that this pathway, charity worker visa pathway, allows you to travel with your family. But the company that is giving you the work said they cannot support you to accommodate you with your family. So what does it mean? It means your family can get the visa as your dependents. You can come into the country with them and make other arrangements where they can stay. That is if you know that your partner can be able to cope with the kids alone. Because most of the time, you need your partner to alternate childcare with. But in the case where you know they can thrive alone without you, or you coming in to visit on the days when you're off, if you know they can't do that, they can still remain in your country while you come in, work for your period of 1 year, save up money, and then you go bring in your family. Important thing is that you're moving. If your plan is to come to the UK to be earning £5,000 in a month, £10,000 or whatever is your dream, you cannot count two without counting one. You must move first. The plan is, how do you enter the country first? How do you move first? And you are seeing a golden opportunity like this, and you are saying it's not worth it. How can somebody say it's not worth it? The same 1 year visa that most student visas have. The same 20 hours work limit that most student visas have. You are not paying huge school fees. You are not writing IELTS. You can move with your family. You can switch after that work to another visa that will now allow you to stay in the UK and do other things and explore whatever career opportunities that you have in mind. So my darling, if you have active plans to relocate to the UK, I don't see why anybody will not give this opportunity a chance. So let's go to the UK sponsors list. Let me show you how you can find companies in this sector that are currently able to sponsor you to come to the UK and work in this capacity as a charity worker, as a volunteer. So guys, this is the Tier 2 sponsors list. Remember, I did a video about this list. If you want to see how you can navigate this list, everything about the Tier 2 sponsors list, please do well to go and watch that video. Here, I'm just going to be showing you how you can go to this Tier 2 sponsors list and be able to filter out organizations that can give you this charity worker visa opportunities, where you can find voluntary activities, voluntary work opportunities to come into the UK as a charity worker under this charity work visa route. So when you come to this Tier 2 sponsors list, you are going to go to all industries, and then you scroll down and select religious. Okay, you select religious and then you search. Okay, now under this religious, you can see that they have about 953 companies listed here. So when you come to these religious organizations in this sector, you are coming to this sub tier to look at what visa, what license this particular church or this particular organization have. This is where you're going to find it under this sub tier. Tier 2 ministers of religion, religious worker and charity worker. Now this particular one can sponsor. You go to their website is here. Go to their website, go to their career page, look at the opportunities, the volunteering opportunities that are there. Then you give them a call. If you see anyone at all you are interested in, you give them a call and start off this process. Okay, apart from this one, when you come down, you see this second one that is following. This second one is Calvary Ministries Worldwide in Derby. This one is religious worker tier 2 ministers of religion. So in this particular organization in Derby, you won't be able to find charity work opportunities. Now this other one say is Camp XL. The tier is voluntary workers, that is the charity worker visas. So in this company you can find voluntary work opportunities to come to the UK under the charity worker visa route. I hope I'm able to explain this very well. Now look at this one is Canvas, is in Birmingham, and the tier is Minister of Religion, religious worker, voluntary workers. So basically anyone you see voluntary workers or charity workers, those are the companies that have license to sponsor in this route. So those are the ones you are going to be keen into. The Minister of Religion visa is a totally different visa. It doesn't harm to give it a try, but that is not the visa I just explained to you people. I just want you to know that it's a different kind of visa. I'm going to be talking about it in another video. You can also look at it and see if you have opportunities there that you're qualified for and you're interested in applying, you go ahead to apply. But I just want to clarify that the Minister of Religion visa is different from the charity worker visa. Okay, so that is how you are going to be looking at this industry, these companies under this industry. That is just about it. Remember what I told you people about how to land your dream job in the UK as in ASAP. Remember the tip I give you people, don't just rely on this list. Because a company is on this list and they are said to be sponsoring does not necessarily mean that they are currently recruiting. Make your inquiries. How do you make your inquiries? When you see the companies on this list, you go to their website. If the website link is not in the list like we have seen, you can copy their name, go on Google, put the name on your search engine, go to their website and get the number. Get the number of the managers, the recruitment managers, the company managers, the receptionists, whoever it is that you can talk to. Get their number and give them a call. If you cannot call them, send them an email. Okay, always do that first before you put in any application. If you go to a company's website, go to their career page and you find out that they have career opportunities in positions that you are interested in and you are qualified to do, the first thing you will do before even starting to put in that application is to call them, is to send them an email. If you can't call, you send them an email. These people, they respond to their email. Email in this country is like WhatsApp chats. They respond to their email as much as anybody can respond to their text messages or their WhatsApp chat. It is very effective means of communication here. So send them an email. Call them when you can and ask them that question. Are you people currently recruiting for this position? And are you giving visa sponsorship for this position? Always do that. It saves you the time, it saves you the data, it saves you the energy, it saves you the emotional investment. You know that this sponsorship thing, it comes and goes, okay? That a company got license to sponsor does not mean that their sponsorship is open to new applicants. Some of them that have these licenses are still giving their employers that have been with them, that need COS, that need license to switch their visa, that have been working with them since, they are still giving these sponsorships to them. So that a company is sponsoring or a company have license to sponsor does not necessarily mean that they are recruiting and that they are sponsoring for the particular position you are interested in. That is the reason why it is always important to call them and ask them, are you sponsoring overseas candidates? Are you currently recruiting in this position? Okay, that's way you save yourself all the emotional roller coaster of unfortunately emails that will come if you blindly apply for that position. So guys, that is a wrap. I hope this video is very insightful. I hope you're going to be taking up these opportunities. Go to that sponsors list and start looking for these employers. Go to their website, start looking for career opportunities. Go on Indeed, go on Total Jobs. Did I forget to mention? Go on Indeed, go on Total Jobs, go on LinkedIn, anywhere you know that you're going to be finding job opportunities. Look for job opportunities, charity organizations, charity workers, volunteer opportunities. You can come to the UK as a volunteer with the charity worker visa. Okay, so I hope this video is insightful. If you've watched up to this point and you've not subscribed, please do consider subscribing and giving this video a thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend it to as many audience as possible. I'll catch up with you guys in my next video, and until then, do take care of yourself. love yourself, and always be positive. Bye bye.